What if I told you the WNBA just dropped a salary offer so massive, so unexpected, that it could completely reshape the future of women's basketball? And what if I also told you a rival league is offering double that amount, pulling some of the league's biggest stars away? Yeah, this one is wild. For months, the WNBA and its players' union have been locked in tense negotiations over a new CBA. And today, we finally know what the league is putting on the table, numbers that the WNBA has never seen before. You're watching Hoops Horizon, and the league is now offering a Supermax salary that exceeds $1.1 million per year. That's right, over $1 million just for a Supermax, and a new minimum salary starting above $220,000. The league minimum alone is now more than some All-Stars were making just a few seasons ago. This is a huge jump from what players were previously being paid. Last year, reports said the top salary would be around $850,000. More recent chatter said $1 million was on the table. Now, depending on the report, the WNBA has added another 100,000, maybe even $250,000. On top of that, the new league average salary is over $460,000, nearly double what it was a couple of years ago. This shows the WNBA knows the pressure is on, because while they're raising the ceiling, another competitor is building a skyscraper across the street. That competitor is Project B. This new league has already shaken the entire basketball world by offering minimum salaries of $2 million. Yes, minimum. And stars like Alyssa Thomas, Jonquel Jones, and the Ogumike sisters are believed to be getting even more than that. Now Jewel Lloyd has officially signed on too. When multiple All-Stars start switching leagues for double the money, the WNBA has to respond. And this new CBA is their counterpunch. But it goes deeper than that. The WNBA isn't just raising pay. They're trying to fix problems players have complained about for years. That includes formal chartered travel, better benefits, roster expansion, a softer salary cap, improved revenue sharing, and standardized team operations. These are major changes players have been pushing for since they opted out of the previous CBA. But the league also has a reason to hurry. The WNBA cannot finalize expansion draft rules for their new teams, the Toronto Tempo and the Portland Fire, until a new CBA is approved. Negotiations have already been extended once to November 30th, and last month, both sides were exchanging shots publicly. This offer isn't just a raise, it's a peace offering. But will players take it? Fans are split. Some say it's about time the WNBA started paying its players what they're worth. Others argue the league is only doing this because Project B exposed how underpaid they were all along. On social media, you see comments like, "Finally, this is progress," right next to, "Why take $1 million when another league pays $2 million? There's excitement, frustration, and uncertainty all at once. Media analysts are calling the offer historic, desperate, and overdue.
Some believe the WNBA is investing in its future. Others think the league is reacting out of fear of losing stars, losing momentum, and losing ratings. Players themselves have stayed quiet publicly, but insiders say they're divided. Some see this as a huge win. Others believe the WNBA can still pay more, especially given how much the league has grown in the Caitlin Clark era. And speaking of Clark, owners reportedly worry about what happens if she gets hurt again. She's the league's biggest attraction right now. Ratings spike when she plays. Even when she was injured, fans kept tuning in hoping she'd return. Once people realized she wasn't coming back, engagement dipped. The league knows this. They know Clark is the economic engine right now. So these salary increases aren't just about rewarding players, they're also about protecting the league's long-term health. But here's the twist that changes everything. Even with the WNBA offering more money than ever before, Project B may still outpay them by millions over the course of a career.
And the even bigger twist is that Project B isn't competing directly with the WNBA season. Their league runs from November through April, meaning players could theoretically play in both. But only if the WNBA allows it. And right now, that is one of the biggest battles behind the scenes. If the WNBA didn't raise salaries, many players were prepared to skip the WNBA season entirely and join Project B full-time. Because if someone offers you $2 to $3 million for a shorter season with better conditions, are you really going to turn that down for $220K to $460K in the WNBA with more games, tougher travel, and more risk? This whole situation is becoming a mix of NBA versus ABA, NIL bidding wars, and startup disruption all wrapped into one. The players finally have leverage, and the WNBA is responding out of necessity. A player making $1.1 million under the new CBA will probably take home around $20,000 per month after taxes. That's still life-changing money. But when another league is offering $2 million minimum, the decision becomes strategic, not sentimental. The WNBA is growing, no question about it. Ratings are up, merch is flying, and women's basketball is hotter than ever.
But Project B is offering instant wealth. And the only way the WNBA wins this fight is by continuing to raise salaries, fix travel, treat players like stars, and modernize their structure. This moment, the CBA negotiations, the salary increases, the rise of Project B, will define the next decade of women's basketball. So now the question becomes, if you were a WNBA player right now, would you sign the new $1.1 million Supermax? Or would you take the guaranteed $2 million from Project B? Let me know what you think in the comments below, because this decision could shape the future of the entire league.